Hello and welcome back to the Cummcast special birthday episode. Whoop whoop, show me where you poop. Pew, pew, pew. I'm Ryan, your host, just chilling like a villain, and I'm joined by Cody.
Hey guys, how's it going? How is everybody? All you beautiful listeners in this world. I feel like shit.
I bet.
Oh god. Last night was crazy.
Yep.
Alright guys, fuck.
This week's beer of the week.
Okay. God damn it. Okay. This week's beer of the week, we have the Strawberry Bock by Unveiled Brewing Co. This beer is, honestly, it's a mystery.
Yeah.
This beer is a mystery.
Very mysterious.
It's got an awesome logo. It is two rams that basically it's kind of like an X-ray version. So they're like skeletonized and they're coming into each other, getting ready to headbutt. So it's an awesome logo. It is brewed by Unveiled Brewing in
Abita Springs.
Is it Abita?
Abita.
Yeah. Abita Springs, Louisiana. Yeah.
6%.
It's 6% alcohol, ABV. And honestly, it's fruity. It's
made with natural flavors.
It's light.
Mm-hmm.
It actually is
very
light.
good. We tried looking up information about the beer, and there's literally nothing. There's not even a Facebook page.
Right.
But it's very strong strawberry. Sweet.
Very strong strawberry. Actually, it's more like it's almost like a fruit beer. Honestly.
Yeah, sweet, but it's not sour. It's not sour.
It's really good. It's a really good beer. Yeah, that's why I said what I meant. It was a mystery. We literally can't find anything on it, and there's numerous people on the interwebs that just could not find anything.
Yeah.
So, Strawberry Bock by Unveiled Brewing Co. Abita Springs, Louisiana.
$9 for a 6-pack.
$9 for a 6-pack.
Yep. Episode 25. Let's get into it.
Hello, friends. Hello, enemies. Hello, respected lovers. Past, present, and future. Fucks. How's it going, everybody? I hope you all are having a great week. This is our birthday episode of the Cummcast, number 25.
Yes, sir.
Happy birthday to you.
We're not
and
doing
me.
that. I remember.
Happy birthday to you and me.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, dear Ryan and myself, Mr. President.
You don't have to try to sing, just sing.
I tan with light bulbs. Welcome.
Reminds me of that After All on Wall-E.
Which one?
On Wall-E.
No.
Wall-E the robot.
Oh yeah, Wall-E. I love that movie.
When he turns on the TV and it's like, and that is all, and he just kind of fades away.
No, I love that movie. Every time.
It's so true though.
Yeah. I met this girl one time named Eva, like the robot on there.
Yeah.
And I just obnoxiously went, Eva.
Yeah. That's a good. It's
Wall-E's
really good
awesome.
movie.
I think Wall-E is like the movie Wall-E is like the perfect representation of what could happen to the Earth.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like it could. That is a logical reason for a post-apocalyptic world.
Well, it's the closest thing to like what's actually happening. Like everybody's getting fat. We're trashing the Earth, and then pretty soon they're going to build a spaceship, and then we're just going to go up into space for 300 years or however long they were up there.
They were up there for like 1,000 years or some crazy shit.
It was an insane amount.
I thought that painted a really good picture of what could possibly happen. I think it'd be cool if they made a real life version of it instead of from a sweet animated robot side,
like a live action.
Yeah, you make it like a post-apocalyptic world.
That'd be really hard.
Like shit. Like,
well, that's like batteries not included. That's exactly what that is. Except it's not like they're not into space, but all the machines come.
They were aliens. They were considered aliens. Is what batteries not included was.
I just thought it was something that went.
No, they were considered aliens, but they were They were like robot aliens.
I haven't seen that movie in forever. I
know.
I remember like Dad would just get us like a crate of movies because that's all we did is like whenever we were at his house.
He'd get it for like the
watch movies,
yeah.
but like that's how we got Boondock Saints. And we watched them like Boondock Saints. We're like fucking 13 years old.
He got it from the $5 movie bin.
Yeah, we were like 13 years old, and like you put in Boondock Saints, and like heads explode and fingers get shot off and shit.
The first thing you see is a priest getting shot.
Yeah, and we had batteries not included. Weekend at Bernie's. Like good movies like that.
What was that one with Eddie Murphy? What was that one movie with Eddie Murphy and he was the tank operator?
Oh,
what was that called?
I don't remember.
I can't remember that movie. But the opening scene is Eddie Murphy just got this hot Arabian girl just riding his cock with her tits out.
Yeah.
That's the first thing you see, and we're like 12. And Dad walked in when we were watching, and he's like, "What are you guys watching?" We're like, Eddie Murphy tank movie."
Yeah,
Eddie Murphy tank movie. It was. Oh, I wish I could remember that movie because it was about. Eddie Murphy is a tank driver, and it's like a smart tank, and it like goes haywire, but then it backtracks. Like, it's the beginning of the movie, and it tells a story about what happened in the demonstration. Eddie Murphy's the tank driver. And then the whole rest of the movie is the backtrack of them inventing it and trying to figure out, Well,
it just shows two perspective. It shows the dude who invented it and the people working on it in the factory, and they're like, oh, this is the new age tank. And then it goes to the actual people in the military, which is Eddie Murphy's part, and he does it, and just everything breaks on it.
Right.
Like, they're driving it, and the handles are plastic, and it just, like, falls right off. It's like new space age, super fast,
Right. This cold brew is good.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's not bad. Drinking organic, Simple Truth organic cold brew, Arabica.
But yeah, this is a birthday episode, everybody. Today's our birthday.
Today we are
27.
27. I told Tracy drunk last night that I was 29. And she said, "You're 27. And I said, "No, I'm not. I'm 29.
I don't remember.
We got shit-faced.
You got shit-faced.
I got shit-faced last night. We went out just to hang out, just me and Ryan to celebrate our birthday. Just the night before, and we start early because we're old and
really wasn't that early.
We're just old.
For us, that wasn't that early. We were out there at like 6.
Yeah, and. I don't even remember what time we got back. I think it was like a 6-hour just gallivant through downtown.
Binge, yeah. We went to celebrate. We had a big thing that, was going on, and I don't know. We wanted to celebrate, so we went out.
It got canceled. We had people that had scheduling problems, so we canceled it, so we're just going to have it. We'll have a get-together for another time, but nothing wrong with having to get together with your friends. It doesn't have to be our birthday. It doesn't, I don't feel bad at all because I know that I have friends, even though they did cancel on me after they said they would, go to my birthday party. And I know some of them actually listen to this podcast. So I'm talking about you, and I'm not going to name any names. Mark. No, it's completely fine. So we had a good time.
Yeah, we just went by ourselves. We
ate a shit ton of food.
You did.
I tried to eat more.
Yeah.
And then I was so drunk that when I called I have a problem calling rides when I'm drunk, and I feel like I should just have somebody else do it from now, like have you do it or somebody sober do it for me from now on. Because we called the Lyft ride, and I guess I put in some random address.
I don't know. I just know he drove by twice because I saw him drive by twice, and then you called him twice, and you were just like, you were hammered. You're just like, "What's up, dude? Yeah. Well, 7th and whatever street. Taco Bell. We'll be right here."
I told him, we were standing in a Taco Bell parking lot, and that's the only Taco Bell on that side of town. And I'm like, Taco Bell parking lot. That is where we're at. Mm-hmm. And he's like, "Well, where?" I'm like, Taco Bell. You know where fucking Taco Bell is?
Yeah, and then we get in the car, and of course, he's Middle Eastern. I'm not saying
there's nothing wrong with that.
Stereotype, but it's just he was Middle Eastern, and he had a very, very
thick
accent. And I was like, no wonder. I was like, if I was sober, I could probably understand him, but I'm pretty drunk and I can't understand him right now.
Right.
So I get.
And I have a problem talking to my drivers, and I was just talking up a storm, and he said I put in the wrong address, and when I finally looked at my phone this morning after I sobered up a little bit, I don't even know where that address was.
I don't know where it was either.
Like, the pickup location was one spot, and it was like some just random street.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I'm pretty sure I didn't even, I think I just told him where we were going.
Yeah.
And
well, I think he looked at like your previous stuff.
Probably.
Or your address that's linked to your account or whatever.
Yeah. Or I just told him where we were going.
But he's like, I got you. So we're like, all right. But
luckily he knew what the hell he was doing.
And you sat in the front seat, and that was like his seatbelt thing. It was a new car, but like I've never witnessed a seatbelt thing that's more annoying in my life. You were sitting up front, and it started bing, bing, bing. You know, that's what my truck does.
Right.
For like the first 10 minutes, but then it goes bing, 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 bing.
I don't remember that.
And he's like, "You gotta put your seatbelt on." I was like, "Yeah, go ahead, put your seatbelt on. This shit's fucking annoying."
Yeah, a lot of new cars are super annoying with the seatbelt. Mm-hmm. I can't remember what car I was in. I was in one car, and they said it's not going to stop. You just got to put it on.
I'm glad mine stopped after like 10 minutes, but I heard them new cars, like, you can turn it off, but the second you start it back up again for another drive,
right,
it turns back on. So you got to do it every time you get in the car.
I do like how the newer cars, when you leave the key fob, because it's just a key fob.
Yeah. When
you leave the key fob in the car, it honks at you. Mm-hmm. As soon as you shut the door, and it scares the shit out of me because I'm not used to it. It's the first time it did it. I was driving. I think it was like a 2018 car, and I left the key fob in it because I was just.
That was in Florida, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was in Florida. We were driving a Malibu. It was like a 2018 Malibu.
It was nice, but there was no fucking USB ports or cigarette outlets in the whole goddamn car.
It was a stock model, just car.
I don't know.
Nothing extra in it. It was really nice, but like, really nice.
Everything was flush and sleek, and you're like, oh, where's my phone's about dead. We flew all this time. I've been watching movies. I like to charge my phone a little bit. No fucking cigarette outlet.
Yeah.
And no fucking USB ports. A new cars.
They don't put. I don't.
I know, but new cars usually have like 2 USB ports. Do
they put any cigarette lighters in a new car now?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
But that's fucking ridiculous. We were like searching like the fucking CIA looking for drugs.
I was opening.
We're like reaching our hands everywhere up under the dashes.
Yeah, we were under the dash.
In the glove box.
Yeah, glove box. I was opening up the center console, looking in the cup holders. We were looking in the back seat.
Yeah.
There wasn't anything. That was the first thing we did.
That's fucking bullshit.
Right.
Nice car, though.
And I think we were waiting to get on the boat. And I think your phone died or something. I can't remember.
No, I lost it in between the seats.
Yeah. And then you can find it. But yeah, back on track. When it first honked at me, I can't remember what I was doing. I think we were just waiting for the boat, and I got out to stretch my legs. And you stayed in there. And I had the car off.
Yeah.
And it just went bop, 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 bop. I was like, what the fuck? It scared the shit out of me as soon as I closed the door. And I like it because I'm definitely not going to forget it.
Yeah.
And Tracy's mom has a newer Chevy Cruze. And she left hers in it. And it honked really loud at her. And it scared her mom, and me. And she's like, did you piss it off? What'd you do to it? And she goes, no, I left the keys in it. And she's like, well, why'd you do that for? She's like, well, I'm getting back in it.
Yeah. Well, we had fun, yeah. We had fun last night. If you follow me on Instagram or anything like that, I posted a video. It's the only time I ever lost Cody in a crowd. We were at a bar, and they were playing really loud music. And I don't know what Cody was doing, maybe trying to get into the center of the circle, because they were doing like dance battle shit, college kids or whatever. And that's the only time I ever lost Cody. And I couldn't find him for like 20 minutes. Finally, he comes back up and with a drink. And he told me to watch his other drink. So he has 2. And then
I went downstairs.
I know.
Another drink.
And then you were too intoxicated that I had to finish yours. I was like, you just drink that and I'll drink this one. And we were pounding them, but you were way more drunk.
The one thing about college bars is they always have the drink deals. And
Yeah.
Double rum and Coke is not my
For
favorite.
$4?
It's yeah.
And I was drinking double Tito's and Sprite.
A double rum and Coke for $4 is a fucking steal. That's $2 a shot, and that's not me. It's not for me.
I'm glad we stayed there because we went to one place and we ate and hung out like we always do. It's a local place that we always go to, and then we're like, hey, let's go up here to the place we haven't been to in a long time. And I've never been. You've been there, haven't you? To Switchyard, or have you not been there?
No, I've never been there.
Okay, so we both haven't been there, but we went up there and it was like we go in there and it's the only place around here where you can bring your dog inside because it's like an open area. It's not closed off or anything. It's kind of like just a garage or like a barn,
which is cool. It's a we're talking about Switchyard Brewing Co., which is located in Bloomington, Indiana. Now, I will definitely review one of their beers soon because they have really, really good beer. It's a really good brewery.
Just not last night.
Yeah, just not last night.
Because it was like they had a line, like the fucking BMV wrapped around that was like
worse than the BMV.
20 foot long.
It was like immigration.
Yeah.
Immigration with dogs.
Just to get a beer.
Yeah, it's a cool concept to have an open bar like that, and they have huge garage bay doors that they open up and open concept seating, and it's a really cool brewery and a really nice setup. But I think because it's only one of the only places that they openly accept all animals, instead of like a service animal, because they accept service animals everywhere. In that town.
Surface animals.
Service.
Oh, if they said surface, I was like, like rats and shit? Like everything?
No,
like
surface animals, like land mammals.
Pull a cow in there?
You're gonna let me bring my Pac-Man frog in here?
Oh, I was like, surface animals. Is he like referencing like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Like they can't come?
You're like, bro, can I bring my beta fish in the McDonald's?
I don't know.
You can bring my beta fish in
Yeah,
here?
so that was depressing because I've never been there. So we went back to a local place we always go to, Brothers, there in Bloomington, Indiana.
Brothers Bar and
Grill.
Always a good time. The food smelled good, but like I said, we just ate.
Yeah,
I could definitely.
I was huffing and puffing because I was so full.
I could definitely eat again.
And we're trying to walk up to this other bar, and I was like, "Dude, we gotta stop." So I was like, "Let's go in here." It's $6 Tito's and soda, or $6 Tito's and Sprite.
Who said that?
Me. I was like, "Come in here." Why
are you slurring your words for?
Because I was like out of breath and I was stuffed. So I was just like, "Let's go in here." And we went in there, we had a couple drinks, and then we asked the guy what time it usually picked up, and he's like, oh, around 9 o'clock or so, and it was like...
No, it's around 11:30, around 11.
Well, it started picking up around 9.
Yeah, people started coming in.
But it was like 7 o'clock, so we had a couple drinks, and it was going down pretty good, and it's cheap, of course, so we just hung out there. We're like, it was about 9 o'clock, and we're like, hey, we might as well stay. We're like 4 or 5 in already. You're buying 2 at one time.
By then I was just drinking White Claw at the bar, and they never carry a lot of it. And every time I order White Claw at a bar, luckily I'm not a small or puny guy. I'm actually kind of muscular, and
what?
I am.
That's hilarious how you describe yourself.
Luckily I don't look like a pussy. Let's just say that.
Luckily, I don't look like no bitch, and I'm muscular.
Yeah.
Like, watch me pick up this chair.
I'm just describing my stature. But luckily
you got
I'm not
your beer drinking arm.
Luckily I don't look like a pussy, and I order a White Claw. But every time some drunk guy has to come up to me and ask me why I'm drinking White Claw, and they say, we can get you a real beer. I was like, how about I punch you in the fucking face?
Take it easy.
Sorry. I didn't say that. But the guy that said it this time.
Can I get you a real beer? I'm going to punch you in the face. Like you just tell somebody that.
The guy that said it this time, I actually knew him from like a year ago. And he told me his name and I told him mine, but I don't remember his fucking name at all. And he was already kind of drunk when he said it, and he was just sitting there talking to me, and he had jeans on.
It looked like if Marty McFly was on drugs.
Oh, 100%.
Like everything was
Marty
denim.
McFly was still doing crank. Like if crank was still a thing, like back in the 80s, crank was like crank is like the same thing as meth, but like worse. It was made with like battery acid. Mm-hmm. So if Marty McFly was doing crank, and he just never grew up.
He was just like light denim pants, light denim jacket, like the white shoes, and just a regular t-shirt.
Yeah, he was wearing a lot of indigo.
Yeah.
And so I proceeded to talk shit about his love of denim. Let's just say I proceeded to talk shit about his love of denim.
Got his Canadian tuxedo
yeah,
on.
I called it a Canadian tuxedo, and I said I'm gonna change it. He told me his name, and I was like, well, I'm gonna call you Indigo because that's what you're fucking wearing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure his shirt was even blue.
What's indigo?
It's the color of jeans. The
What?
color of regular.
I thought indigo was blue.
Jeans are blue.
I know. His were like light. Like I don't know, almost white.
It's just an example. I can't even tell a fucking story. Anyway, so I just called him Indigo because that's the color that jeans are dyed.
Okay.
It's the color indigo. So I was like, I'm just going to call him Indigo, and he's a man, so I thought making him seem feminine was funny because he made me seem feminine.
I guess.
For drinking a White Claw.
You get offended too easy.
There ain't nothing wrong with a White Claw. And actually,
you don't even know this fucking guy, and you guys are both insulting each other and shit.
That's what happens if you can see with drunk people.
Don't fuck with my White Claw. I'm muscular.
No,
I'll fucking beat your ass right here.
See,
like, you know how big you are, about ass whooping size, motherfucker.
I'll punch you in the face with my White Claw hand.
I'm gonna choke down this fucking White Claw I got. This hard seltzer, motherfucker.
You wait just a second.
Then we're going outside.
Just as soon as I drink this seltzer water, I'm just gonna get off the stool and whoop your fucking ass, boy.
It's just like, once I drink this lemon lime White Claw, I'm gonna get up off this stool, I'm gonna go pee, not wash my hands, and then I'm gonna punch you in the face.
With my White Claw hand.
Yeah.
God damn it, I don't even know what the fuck we were talking about now.
I don't know.
But anyway,
you were having
Marty
a
McFly on Crank was talking
contest
shit.
Over there.
Yeah, Marty McFly on Crank was talking shit, so I talked shit back.
Yeah.
But see, when you have two drunk people in one spot, you can throw shit at each other, and as long as
fucking cut myself.
As long as I don't know how you did that. Last night it was one of those drunk wounds.
Oh.
But as
Somebody
long as
tried to fucking stab me.
No, I doubt it. As long as you got everybody that's talking shit to each other and you're drunk, as long as they can handle the insults, everything's gonna be okay and you're gonna have a good time. You're just gonna laugh it off and hug and whatever, you know.
You always seem to have a good time. I have a good time watching you.
I have a very confronting face.
I wish I'd have got a video. We went upstairs. There's a downstairs and upstairs in this bar, and we went upstairs, and that's where like the DJ is on the dance floor and all that shit. And we went upstairs, and it's a packed house up there now, and it's like 11 o'clock maybe, and we're just drinking at on the side of the bar, and Cody sees like these two like sisters, these two black girls over there, and
don't call them sisters.
Fine, but anyway,
I see these two urban ladies.
Anyway, and Cody wanted to show his twerking skills. I guess
the one was videotaping. One was videotaping the other one twerking.
Yeah.
So when I was going downstairs to, I can't remember why I was going downstairs. I think to get a drink because the bar was completely crowded. So while I was going downstairs to get a drink to come back up, I just stopped and I twerked in front of that other girl, and they're like, "Oh, go!"
He was like, "Watch this, stay right here," and then you just take off and you just kind of look at them, and they look at you, and you just like start twerking in the air, holding your drink. They thought it was hilarious.
Yeah. So, and then I asked the better looking one to dance after that, and she's declined, like they all do. That's the thing, though. Like,
guess you're not cute enough.
I guess I'm
you're not cute and muscular enough.
Like, I think. I guess not. I think my ego's just a little too big, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Especially when I drink. I have a big ego.
Yeah, but you swing a lot, so it's surprising that you don't hit a lot. Usually people hit, get 20% of their at-bats, but you're just like 1%.
Right. Yeah, that's what
maybe you're trying too hard.
Yeah, probably.
Just be like, "Hey, what's up? You want to go dance?" "No, fuck you." And then walk away.
Yeah. I'm single.
Yeah. Huh? What? Are you dropping bombs on this podcast?
I'm single. Me and Tracy just decided not to date anymore. We are just going to work on being friends.
All friends now?
Yep. I'm single. That's why. That's what we're talking about, me and women on this podcast. So
You don't get nervous about it.
no, I'm not getting nervous about it. I'm not getting nervous about it. I just thought it was fun. I'm saying, what? So yeah, that's what's going on. So Cody's riding the single bus with Ryan, but trust me, I have plenty of hobbies to make up for it. So
Man, it's been a while. I mean, you've been broken up for a while, so
yeah, I just felt like it better not to say anything right away. But I'm doing fine. I also have some news.
She pregnant?
No.
Did you fuck up?
No, it's not even about her.
Oh,
About me. I got the
Are you
job.
pregnant?
No, I got the job finally. So
I don't know if you talked about it on here or not.
no, I haven't. No, it was this week.
Oh,
Yeah, it was this week. This week I found out, I got the job, so that I've been wanting. So it's gonna make it a lot easier for me to do the podcast and a lot easier for me to do stand up. I'll be working, just a few days a week and making more money. So I am ecstatic about that. I'm happy. I hate to leave where I'm at now just because I love the people, but it's just the job's not sustainable for me. So I'm happy about that. I'm very excited about that.
you're almost a new man.
That's almost a new man. Just working on me. Just working on gym and trying to eat right. Well, not today. We're going to the first official bonfire of the year.
Yeah.
Finally. I love bonfires. I love smelling like smoke. It's ridiculous. That's the worst thing about a bonfire. You smell like ash.
Yeah.
It's not good. Oh. So what have you been up to this week?
Nothing really. I've been listening to a lot of new music and stuff, and I was like, you know what? I've been hearing about this Billie Eilish girl, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna listen to.
You just now heard about Billie Eilish?
No, I mean I've heard about her, but I've never listened to her music. So I was like,
She's cute.
she's 17.
Oh, fuck yeah.
We're keeping that in.
She's a cute 17-year-old.
We are keeping that in.
She's a cute 17-year-old. She's a cute girl.
Yeah, sure.
I'm sure she gets
That reminds me.
I'm sure she gets good grades.
I told you last night, and that bartender started laughing when I told you the story. I was talking to a guy at work, and he's like, I think I'm gonna go get some he's like, I'm gonna go get some Youngling.
Youngling.
I'm gonna go get some Youngling and
Youngling.
6-pack of Youngling and drink it tonight. He's like, what do you think about that, Ryan? He's like, I was like, well, first, it's Yingling, not Youngling.
Yeah, Yingling.
I said, we're talking about beer, not who you're attracted to, and he didn't think that was very funny.
Yingling, because he has 2 daughters.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yingling is, I'm sure everybody knows what Yingling is. It's a Wisconsin lager.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
But,
America's oldest brewery.
yeah. But I thought it was pretty funny. And that bartender, he started laughing. I was like, see, he thinks it's funny too.
Yeah.
But
Well, he's just laughing for tips. Oh, yeah, we got a free drink last night. You remember that?
yeah, I do. We were tipping him pretty good.
Everybody tip. I don't think those college students tip.
I don't think so either because they all pay with card and then they just sign it and probably don't put anything.
Yeah, I don't think those college students tip. I give $1. What do you think's reasonable?
The thing is, they always pay cards because I don't see the
students.
point. I go out and get cash.
I've seen a couple of them pay with cash last night. I was surprised.
Yeah.
But one of them was a cheap ass. I was just like, he's got his girl there, and he's like, how much is it? He's like, well...
They always ask how much it is.
Yeah, how much is it? How much is it? I'm like, who
Just get
fucking
it.
cares?
You're here to drink.
You want to drink, just drink.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think's reasonable for like a tip for a drink?
They say, like... I was not listening, but they have like bartender videos on
Right.
YouTube where they interview bartenders, and it's just like, don't do this to a bartender. The 9 best things that bartenders like or whatever. And I was watching one, and it's just like the guys were like, it's tipping. He's like, it's not a big deal. He's like, if you sign a card, put like just $1 or give us the change or whatever. And it's just like, be a civilized person. And every drink you get, just leave $1. It's like $1 every drink, $1 every drink. It's like you can give more, but everybody's like just $1 a drink or like a big amount at the end of the night or whatever.
Right, exactly. That's what I do. I do $1 a drink because I like to bring cash to a bar.
Yeah.
I don't. Sometimes I just feel weird making a tab.
Yeah.
I just feel weird doing it.
Well,
it's convenient, but I just feel weird.
We've
doing
known
it.
people that have done that in the past for our local bars and shit, and they just they lose their ID,
Well,
they
the
lose
bars-
their credit card,
right. The bars where we're from, though, in our small town, let's be honest, they're fucking trash holes.
and they're not very organized.
yeah,
They
everything's
was
made
just
out
like
of,
throw them on the
yeah.
register.
It's like a college bar. Like they're literally like college bars because everything's made out of wood.
Yeah.
You know a shitty bar because everything's made out of wood.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier to clean.
Yeah.
So they're like college bars.
And they still let you smoke in them.
Right, they still let you smoke it, yeah. The ones in our shitty small town, they're like college bars because everything's made out of wood, and they're like stuck in the 80s. Like a college bar stuck in the 80s. Everything's made out of wood, and it smells like a fucking ashtray. Yeah. And the reason why they still let them smoke is because they would lose their customer base.
Business, yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I seen a while back. I'm sure it's not true now, but I seen a while back. And I think I was in high school, so it was about a decade ago.
Where's this story going?
Well, let me fucking don't interrupt. Just let me finish.
Okay,
let me finish. But it was about a decade ago. I seen that our county was the #1 tobacco buying county in Indiana.
One of them, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not true now, but there's a lot of people that fucking smoke.
Yeah,
and
now it's vaping and now they're dying.
Yeah,
so.
it just sucks. I wish they changed the rules because all the bars in my town you can't smoke in, and it's fantastic because we would leave one of these shitty bars here in town. We would be there for a couple hours, and we could smell each other in the car on the way home.
Yeah,
we just smell like ashtrays.
It's just like a waft. Like
and then
a cologne.
One night we went out and we were there all night, and we got in the same vehicle the next morning, and we could still smell it.
Yeah,
it's disgusting.
Yeah,
I hate cigarette smoke. I could never. I don't think I could be with anybody that smokes cigarettes.
I don't know.
Never.
No, probably not. I mean,
probably not.
But I don't like it. But a lot of places you gotta have a smoking section. Some places don't. So they would one bar they would be smoking out front, and it would just make it look trashy. And then there'd be cigarette butts everywhere and all that junk. But
and then you got other bars where they have smoking out back. So you'll see like half the fucking bar leave, and you wonder where the hell they're at, and they're all out back smoking. So
yeah.
If you ever want to talk to anybody, you got to go back and smell like a fucking ashtray.
Yeah. So, yeah, I've never listened to Billie Eilish's music. So I was like,
oh shit, I forgot we were talking about her.
Yeah, so I'm going to, get on YouTube and watch her music videos and stuff. That's #1 mistake. Do not watch any of her music videos because they're fucking weird.
If you were on acid or something, you'd probably freak out.
I don't know. She was like, in one video, she's just sitting in a chair and she looks like a mental patient. Like with a, like a...
straight jacket?
Not a straight jacket, but have like, what do they call them? Not smocks, but
gown?
The nurse. What do they call them?
Oh, scrubs.
Scrubs, yeah. She's wearing like gray scrubs, sitting in a chair, and then she's just singing. And
it's a good show, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
And she was just sitting in a chair, and then she starts crying like black stuff or whatever.
What?
Yeah, like black liquid.
Black tears?
It's not tears, it's like streams coming down her fucking face.
Okay.
Yeah,
alright then.
People like her. I mean, I guess she's, really big or whatever, but I don't really care for her music, and her fucking music videos are terrifying. It reminded me of that one when we were at that strip club that one time, and the DJ had TVs, like 32-inch TVs.
Oh my god, his name is DJ Pump Up the Volume.
Yeah.
I will call him out on this podcast because I don't care. His name's DJ Pump Up the Volume, and dear Lord, it's just ridiculous. Like you can't even appreciate the music.
I don't know. It was a strip club, and you're playing like. I like Marilyn Manson's music, some of it, but he was playing Marilyn Manson Dope Show, and he plays the music videos with it, and that music video is the creepiest fucking thing I've ever seen. It's worse than Billie Eilish, and it's like, he's like wearing like a weird suit, and he's swinging dummies around.
Well, if you think about it, Marilyn Manson's kind of a fucked up cat. He definitely not,
I like him.
I like Marilyn.
He's cool.
He's fucking Marilyn Manson's cool as shit. He's fucking smart.
I did like a deep dive into him and stuff. And if you ever want to like just be amazed or whatever, you're looking at Marilyn Manson and you're like, oh man, that guy's just weird. But then he does these interviews and just like shuts these people down because they're just like, oh, what do you believe in, Satanism, and people think that your music's bad and like worshiping the devil and shit. And he's just like, gives like the thoroughest, like most ingenious answer I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah,
and
Marilyn Manson's smart.
And these interviewers are just like, oh, well, So, and I just think he's really smart.
I mean, yeah, his music is, people are going to think whatever they want about music. People thought Elvis's music was from the Satan.
Yeah.
And
that motherfucker killed himself.
All Elvis did. No, he didn't.
No, not like gun or drugs or whatever, but the way he fucking ate.
His favorite food was a fried bologna sandwich.
Well, he also they call it a sourdough roll. So it's like it's a big roll.
Yeah,
like a big thing of bread. And he would put peanut butter and jelly, one peanut butter side, one jelly side, and then put a pound of bacon, and that would be his lunch.
Sweet fucking.
So he fucking killed himself with food.
Oh my God.
And he always ate chili cheese fries. I remember people talking about him.
Yeah, like
Johnny Cash, and he'd be like, "Oh, Elvis, he was always eating cheese fries."
God damn. Yeah, they said his chef told people that his favorite snack, like a midnight snack, was like a fried bologna sandwich.
I thought it was like a peanut butter and bananas.
Or, no, it was like a fried bologna sandwich.
Huh. But that dude...
Like deep fried bologna sandwich.
And he was still a kid. I mean, when he died, he was only like...
No.
Not even 30, was he?
No.
Google that for me.
No, it wasn't 30.
Oh, and we finally got our TV back, people.
Yeah. I finally got a new phone.
Long-awaited TV.
Yeah, I finally got a new phone, so...
We can hook it up to the TV and we can both watch it instead of showing each other our phone like we're nerds or whatever. Not nerds, but we're not equipped in our studio.
Now we are definitely equipped to do this.
Go back up. It says it right there.
Where?
Go back up. He was 42.
Where does it say that?
Born January 1935, died 1977.
Yep, he was 42 years old.
Huh.
Tupelo, Minnesota.
Did you say Minnesota?
Minnesota.
Tupelo, Minnesota.
Or is that Mississippi?
MS. MT's Montana.
It's Mississippi.
Okay.
Tupelo, Mississippi.
Yep. But what were we talking about?
Yeah, but people thought Elvis's music was the devil's music, but he just thrusted his fucking hips. I mean, he was just thrusting his cock at everybody. So,
which can get you trouble in today's world.
Right. Oh, God. Yeah, my week's been all right. I got that job, so I've been going around and telling people, I'm leaving at the end of the month, so I've got about 3 weeks or so, and so everybody's, wishing me luck and everything like that, and other than that, just birthday, so it's good. I'm going to consider it a good birthday present, so I'll take that as a birthday present. Yeah. To be honest with you. Because it's going to be a total game changer for me, and I'm glad, I'm excited. I'm nervous as shit, but oh man, it's gonna make it a lot easier, especially for the podcast. I can help you out a lot more.
Thank fucking God, Jesus.
Yeah, I can help you out a lot more. Ryan does a lot for the podcast.
Pretty sure if I could talk, it'd be a one-man show.
Yeah, Ryan does a lot for this podcast. He does all the editing and.
Excuse me, I do everything.
He doesn't do everything.
I do everything but talk.
Yeah. Just call me the voice and call him the ass.
What is
You're
it?
the ass. I'm the face of the Cummcast. You're the ass of the Cummcast.
I'll take it.
Because the face does all the talking and the ass just takes shit.
It makes sense since I talk out of my ass all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, whatever.
Nothing. I can smell the shit coming out of your mouth from here.
I bet. Probably smells like beer. I'm drinking this Unveiled Brewing Co. Strawberry Bock.
Right. And
what's Bock even stand for?
It's
like a form of lager?
It's a type of beer. It's like an IPA or a stout. Yeah, it's just a type of beer.
That's good. I like it.
Yeah, he's drinking a beer. What fucking time is it? Like 3 p.m. 3 p.m. on a Saturday.
Almost 4.
No, that's not bad. It's 4 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's been my week though. Just working, and that's about it. I'm just really excited. Birthday. We're going to somebody else's bonfire for a birthday, and they ruined the surprise, but they got us a cookie cake, which is, let's be honest, way better than a fucking regular cake.
Yeah, I love cookie cakes.
I love cookie cake. How did they know we like that?
Well, and then we're going to our mom's house, and she's taking us out to dinner. She said, and then
where are we going?
I don't know.
It's a surprise.
And then she's like, "Oh, I guess I'll make a cake." And she's like, "What kind of cake do you want?" like a chocolate cake or some kind of cake, and I was like, Heath bar cake. She's like, I knew you were going to say Heath bar cake.
Oh, fuck yeah. Mom makes a Heath bar cake, which before she made that cake, I never ate a Heath bar.
I hate cake.
Yeah, I'm not a cake guy.
But I'll eat the fucking shit out of that stuff.
I like pie. I'm a pie man.
I like pie, brownie, cookies, but I'm not a fan of cake. But this stuff is like next level. Like it's like thick and like moist.
She mixes in caramel sauce with
She mixes in caramel, and what she does is she makes the cake in a pan, and then she pokes holes in it, lets it cool off, and then she pokes holes in it, and then she takes caramel and sweetened condensed milk and pours it, and it soaks up in the holes, and then she takes whipped cream and does that, and takes the crumbled up Heath bars you can buy at the grocery store, and then sprinkles it on top.
Yeah.
And it is the fucking best shit I've ever had in my life. And it is the best cold. So refrigerate it for 24 hours and then fucking eat it.
Yeah, I never ate Heath bars before she made that. And now I've never realized how good they were.
I stopped and got a Heath bar the other day.
Right, I never realized
how good they were. I was at the gas station. I was like, I went inside to pay, and I was sitting there, and then like right in front they have the candy and shit.
Right.
And I was like, fucking Heath bar? Give me that.
Yeah,
it's like 79 cents. Throw it down.
Yeah, it's one of those cakes it's like a one time a year. She only makes it one time a year. It's either for birthday or Christmas, like whenever we request it, and it's 100% unhealthy for you. But oh god damn, is it good?
Yeah, but I stopped.
Holy shit.
I stopped there today because I spent the night at your house or your apartment, and then I stopped by there today on my way back, and I don't have a mixer or whatever or something to mix up stuff, so I borrowed hers, and that thing is a fucking death trap. The pegs don't stay in, so you just gotta hurry up and push it down before the fucking thing flies out and hits you in the fucking eye.
Yeah, I think you need to just... Yeah, I don't think you should give it back to her. Just throw it away.
Well, I was like, didn't you have a white one of these? And she's like, I broke it.
That thing is a weapon. That thing is literally a weapon. When I was trying to get the pegs to stay in there, I almost grabbed the fucking thing.
Yeah.
When it was spinning. And yeah, that thing is a weapon. So I would just do her a favor.
Yeah.
Do Mom a solid and just throw it away before she just kills herself with it. Can you imagine death by mixer?
I don't know. I was fucking roasting her though. She was sitting there, and I was looking at this thing. She was like wiping it off because it was kind of dirty. And then I was looking at it, and I looked at the other side, and I was like, Jesus Christ. I was like, what is this? It was like, had a bunch of yellow orange shit on the bottom of it, just like caked on. I was like, what is this, fucking cheese? And she's laughing. She's like, probably. And I was just looking. I was like, I'm going to get hepatitis A from looking at this shit.
On the mixer?
Yeah. It was like, had all kinds of shit in the vents. It was just disgusting. And she took it, and she started wiping it off and stuff, and she's like, did I get it? And I was like, no, I think you're going to need like a Q-tip and some fucking alcohol to get this shit out. I was like, I'm just staring at it. I was like, I'm going to get hepatitis. I said, I'd rather fucking look at a dog's ass and just look at that for another minute. It was gross, but she cleaned it, and I was just giving her a hard time. It was fucking hilarious.
Dude, hepatitis scares me so much.
I guess.
Yeah, hepatitis A scares me so fucking much. I can't confidently...
You can get a shot.
I know. I need to go get a shot. It's like...
It's $50.
It's like 50 or $60, and because insurance doesn't pay for it. And mom, because she used to work in a jail, she had to get one. And she said, you could literally eat shit afterwards, and you'd be okay. I'm like, well, don't plan on eating shit anytime soon.
No, I wouldn't risk it.
Right, but I can't confidently order a salad in a restaurant.
Yeah.
I just can't, because now places...
Well, you were lucky to get salmonella from there, but it's just where people don't wash their hands after they shit.
It's shit. You're eating shit, and it pisses me off. You try to eat healthy, and you eat shit.
Yeah.
Life literally fucks you one way or another.
Uh-huh.
Life fucks you in many ways.
That's very
one way
true.
or another. But yeah, in our hometown, it was like 5 places just all at once. Like within 3 months, everybody's getting hepatitis, and then a couple places in my town, which is a bigger town with 3 times as many people. But now there's places starting to pop up that have it too. I'm like, great. There's dirty fucks everywhere.
And then the health department was giving free shots, and I almost wanted to get it just to get a free shot.
Right. That just proves that there's dirty bastards everywhere.
But the funny thing about it is, with that hepatitis, like, it's worse than like the flu, because once you get it, it's just like spread by contact.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter what you touch, that people, they're going to get sick.
And you don't
from
know
it.
you have it for a month.
Yeah.
It takes up to 30 days to show symptoms, and you turn yellow because it attacks your liver.
Yeah.
And when something attacks your liver like that, you turn yellow from that And it's crazy. Like if Ebola was literally around like fucking hepatitis A was, we all be dead. We'd be fucking dead. And it's just a problem for me. I don't want to eat shit. And you ain't gonna know where you been because it's a month later.
Yep.
Remember that one time that you got MRSA from toilet seat at Wendy's years ago?
Yeah. That was gross.
That's one thing we know about Ryan. He doesn't clean the seat off before he sits on it.
I also sit down on it.
And he sits on public bathroom seats. I don't touch.
You fucking gargle it.
Fuck yeah, I gargle it. I hover. I don't touch the fucking toilet.
I do.
Ever. I don't even touch the doorknob on my way out. I use a piece of toilet paper or a paper towel. I'm a germaphobe, but I also do shit that's dirty, and I feel like a man when I'm doing dirty shit. Like when I get dirty, like
this
working.
Episode is about how Cody feels manly.
Yeah.
Like how Cody looks at himself. He's like, I'm cute. I got muscles. I'm manly. Whatever.
The only thing that tells me...
I don't like to touch shit.
See, you can make fun of me all you want, but the only thing that tells me is that I know what I'm worth. Know your worth. Everybody needs to know their worth.
I'm worth about $20 because that's what I got in my wallet.
I got 5. Oh god, I don't carry cash.
Well, you want to get into some news stories? It's about that time.
Yeah. I just got. Do you want to go first or?
Yeah, I'll do one first. This one's pretty funny and it's recent. It's because this first one is from UPI.com. I get a lot of my stuff from them.
UTI.
UPI.
Oh, okay.
They have a lot of stuff that's like funny. You know, it's like hilarious news. But since you ran a 5K last week, this was pretty relevant. This happened, I believe 3 days ago. It says a Minnesota 9-year-old boy, he took a wrong turn on his 5K charity run, and ended up winning a 10K. So I guess this fun, they were having a 5K race that was like for kids and, you know, stuff like that. You could walk
like
in
a
it.
Community thing.
Yeah, but they were also having a 10K
at the same time.
that was all, you know, the youngest person was in their 20s.
Right.
Well, this kid's 9, and his name is Cade Level. He's from St. Cloud, and he was running the 3.1 mile version, or 5K, but he missed his turn and ended up finishing first in a 6.2 mile version of the race.
Jesus.
So
you couldn't catch me dead running 6.2 miles. Like the 5K, I'm not going past 5K.
yeah.
3 miles, done. Dead. For me, I'm not a runner. I'm just doing cardio to stay healthy. And so, how do you accidentally win
He said
a 10K?
He said that he was running the race and there was a split. So they all were all started together.
Okay.
And then the 10K took a right and the 5K took a left.
Right.
And he accidentally went down the wrong one. He was distracted or something. I don't know. He was probably like walking and was texting and fucking just went the wrong way.
I don't think you bring your phone to text during a 5K.
But he said by the time he knew it, he was like 10 feet away from the finish line. And people are like cheering him on and stuff.
That took like an extra, like a runner that's good at, somebody that's good at running long distance races like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it probably took him an extra half an hour. So he's probably like, I should have finished by now. But he's not.
I think he just took a turn and ended up winning the race because he finished like almost 4 minutes ahead of the guy who would have won.
This kid was fucking sprinting.
I don't know. Well, he said that it goes through a whole story about this kid, about how he wants to run or do, like, I guess they have Olympics for kids or something like that.
Yeah, Kid Olympics.
But he says he's getting training for that. I guess he's really fast.
Well,
or likes running.
Well, Cade Lavelle, I think you'll fucking win the Olympics.
Yeah.
The Olympics.
But you got to think, like, and it said this guy was 40 that came in second that was, you know, gonna actually win, and I bet he was fucking pissed.
I guarantee it. Guarantee it. This kid accidentally ran 3.1 extra miles.
But he got interviewed on TV and stuff like that.
I'm going to call him Forrest.
And now he has like a first place trophy for a 10K, and he's 9. So
somebody needs to give him a fucking running shoe.
That was pretty cool. Somebody needs to give him a fucking GPS.
But somebody, give him a map. Give him a map. I'm 3.1 miles off course.
Anyway, you got something?
Yeah. So I got this little thing right here. This little
Since
ditty.
we got our fucking TV back, baby.
This little ditty,
baby.
So this man in the UK, he went live on I can't remember if it was Instagram, but he went live on social media, and he tried to do a diet of only eating instant ramen noodles for 1 week. Now, this is the only picture I have, but I watched it because it was a video. I watched the whole video, and he got 3 different times. He got curry. He got 2 different types of ramen noodles. He got curry and chicken flavored.
Mm-hmm.
And his goal was to eat nothing but. He had to eat at least 2 packages of ramen noodles a day.
Yeah.
For a week. And I think he bought 15 of each or some crazy shit like that. So he would eat one for breakfast. So he'd wake up in the morning, have his coffee, and eat ramen noodles.
Gross.
And then at night, he'd have like 2 packages of noodles.
Hmm.
So he'd like mix the curry and the chicken together.
Yeah.
It was making me sick watch the video. And I think by day 3, he's like, I feel like shit. He's like, my skin is disgusting. Like it's like you could visibly see the skin on his face was like crusty. And he hadn't had a bowel movement. Finally on the last day, on day 7, he hadn't had a bowel movement in like 3 days.
Huh.
He hadn't shit in 3 days. And
it's probably all the sodium and shit that was fucking
100%. And he had no energy. Like he said, I didn't go into work today. I have no energy. I can't even get up. And he just literally walked to the kitchen, made his last bowl of ramen noodles, and ate them. And after he got done, he's like, now I'm going to go eat a giant ass salad. Yeah. So, and he said they're cheap. They're not bad tasting. He said, but they're fucking terrible for you.
Well, that's like that kid we talked about a few episodes ago. He was a dude, all he ate was like French fries and
Crutchy. Yeah, Crutchy. Fucking Crutchy. Yeah, rest in peace, Crutchy. You're probably not dead yet, but you probably will be soon.
Yeah. He went blind or whatever, yeah.
Yeah. Somebody told me they were doing, speaking of that, somebody told me they were doing the keto diet, and I said, well, make sure you do it right. And they said, what do you mean? I said, well, there's a difference between eating shit food on the keto diet that's still keto, and there's a difference between eating a good food. Like, the good food is olive oil and avocados and chicken and salmon and broccoli, spinach, stuff like that. Good, wholesome, healthy food. Excuse me. There's a difference between that and what they bought, which is bacon, salami, pepperoni, pork chops, queso cheese.
Yeah.
Just
cheese is not keto.
The only vegetable they bought was mushrooms and green beans.
Ew.
Wait, what'd you say is not keto?
Cheese isn't keto.
Yeah, cheese is keto.
Not very much of it.
It's low carb. Cheese has almost no carbs, maybe 1, and it has a bunch of fat. And yeah, I said, you're going to wind up like that fucking... they didn't know who I was talking about. I was like, you're going to wind up like Crutchy.
Yeah.
They're like, who's Crutchy? I said, the kid that went blind because all he ate was pork and french fries.
Yeah.
I said, you literally bought different variations of a pig.
Yeah.
So I said, so I just explain, if you're doing keto, do it the right way, because you can eat way too much fucking sodium and cholesterol, and it's not good for you at all. You'll lose weight, but you'll have terrible cholesterol, and you could have a heart attack even though you're skinny. So
yeah, it's like that Super Size Me guy.
Oh God!
Like, you gotta stop. You're gonna have like it's a heart attack.
Yeah. And how would you like to be his wife? His wife was a vegan chef.
He was vegan too.
Yeah, he was vegan before he did that. And how would you like to... He was vegan because his wife was vegan and she was a vegan chef and she cooked really good food.
Oh.
But how would you like to be his wife and your husband just does this for, he does this for a month? Did you do it for a month?
Yeah, it was supposed to be a month.
Yeah, he just eats garbage
I think he had to quit at like the 20s.
Yeah, he had to.
He said you have to stop.
Right. And how would you like to be his wife who's a vegan chef and your husband's just eating garbage? I think in the show, she made him, like, not eat in the house anymore. She made him, like, eat in the fucking car or something.
I think he had to, like, get an apartment or get a hotel or something like that.
Yeah, she didn't want to live around him.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so that was that. So, basically, if you're going to eat ramen, just everything in moderation in life. Everything in life in moderation.
My suggestion, don't eat ramen.
Yeah, best case scenario, just don't eat fucking ramen. I mean, it's cheap, and it's a meal, but the sodium's ridiculous, and literally this guy thought he was going to die. Like, he thought he was going to die. And
like you could not put the seasoning in and just do like some garlic in them.
Ramen noodles are it's a good type of noodle that's used in Asian style cooking. Yeah, but it's not processed in like a block like that. Yeah, no, it's actual noodles. Mm-hmm. So those are highly processed food. Yeah. Let's just say noodles aren't supposed to be in a square, right? But so
what else you got?
Let's see here. So these dolphins. They use pufferfish toxin to get, like, drunk high. Like, high drunk. So, they... it showed footage, and there's a few pictures in here. They toss around the pufferfish like chew toys. Like, with dogs with chew toys. And the pufferfish have a toxin on the outside of their skin. Yeah. And when they toss them around and disorient the fish, they release that toxin off their skin and the dolphins have them in their mouth, and they act like drunk teenagers. They're like swimming around, and the pufferfish are like getting thrown around like a fucking dog with a chew toy. And in the video it showed these dolphins are swimming around on the surface of the water with this pufferfish in their mouth. And they're like whipping it around, and it goes, phew, and it flies like 50 feet, and another dolphin goes over and grabs the fucking thing. And it showed a picture of the pufferfish, or in the video it showed the pufferfish by the time it was done, and it was like laying on its side, and it was just like wide, its eyes were wide open. I mean, it's a fish. Yeah. They don't have eyelids. But you can just picture it. It's just like, oh, god damn it. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Well, it's like those monkeys. They have monkeys, like in the Amazon or something. And there's these caterpillars that they grab centipedes, sorry. They grab centipedes in these, it's either centipedes or caterpillars, like eject this like green viscous liquid. And I guess when they lick it and eat it, but they don't kill these caterpillars, they just lick them. And they get high off that stuff.
Really?
Yeah, I guess they act drunk and they sit there and they'll like teeter and like sometimes fall out of trees because they're like so drunk or whatever.
Well, that's also like, what is it? Oh, the frog venom. They like secrete the frog venom off of its back, and then they
poke you with it.
Yeah, they dry it, and then no, I think they smoke it.
I don't know what they do,
but they put it on like glass. They put it on like a piece of glass, and they dry it so it turns crusty. And then I can't remember if they smoke it or they put it in a tea or something. But they drink it, and it's a hallucinogenic.
I saw one where they just scrape the glands with a stick, and then they cut you and then just like rub it in like your blood or in your wound or whatever, or just poke you, or they get it hot is what they do. They get it hot and just stab you with it, and it's supposed to, I don't know, get you high or whatever. But that's weird. I'm not doing that, especially getting poked with a sharp ass stick that was just on fire. Go fuck yourself. But. So, dolphins getting high off the pufferfish.
Yeah, and here's the pufferfish. Here's the pufferfish after they got done with it. He's just bloated, and he's just like, oh, fuck. Yeah. God damn it. What the hell? So, it's actually, scientists say it's actually a natural thing for animals to get drunk. Yeah. Dolphins are intoxicated. And not just dolphins, in the animal world, it's natural for them to use other animals to use their surroundings to actually get intoxicated by other animals.
Well, I was going to say dolphins would definitely be the ones that do it because they're so smart.
And it says in Tasmania there's reports of wallabies, so the type of kangaroo, using opium to get high. So they walk up to
pull the poppies.
Yeah, they pull the poppies off and eat it. Huh. So these fucking people on heroin. You got fucking kangaroos on heroin, man. You should title this episode "Kangaroos on Heroin." Hoppy for poppies. So let's see. Oh, Bo's crying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Oh, this. Holy shit. Okay, so this other news story, a mom and her husband accused are in jail right now for abandoning their 9-year-old child, a 9-year-old adopted child who coincidentally is a 22-year-old Russian girl.
I've seen this shit. This is, a lot of people have been talking about it, but they've been doing research, and a new family has her now, and they were saying that she is in fact like they're trying to figure out what's her deal. Some people say she's 22. Some people say she's 9 or 11 or whatever it is.
I think she's supposed to be 9.
But it's just, they don't know because she's tried like killing them and like wakes the parents, adopted parents have woken up, and they say that she's holding like a butcher knife, like laying over them like Pet Cemetery type shit. And they just kind of bought her an apartment with rent and just moved to Canada and left her in this city.
Yeah, they basically just left her to fend for herself. But they say she has she's from the Ukraine, and they say that she has dwarfism, a form of dwarfism.
Yeah.
So they say that she's 22, and so they just bought her this apartment, and honestly, if she's 22, fucking, okay, you're 22, take care of yourself.
Well, the thing is, they abandoned a child that is technically a child.
Right, technically from U.S.
But they're trying to
standards.
figure out the story because these parents are saying, no, she's actually 22.
Right.
She's not 11. And then, they're having all these doctors examine her and stuff. First, they couldn't find her. Then they found her. Then this family, this guy who's a preacher, adopted her.
Now the child or lady, whatever the fuck she is, she does have dwarfism, and the doctor who examined her the year that she was born, the doctor who examined her in that year that she was born, which would be 2010, she claims that she wasn't born in 2010, that she was 8 at the time.
Yeah, they've had several doctors look at her. One doctor said, oh, no, she's 9 or whatever. And then the other doctor said, oh, no, she's actually 20 years old, judging by her bone density.
Right.
And then another doctor looked at her like, no, she's a child. She's just... And I guess whenever the mom would bathe her, she had, pubic hair and stuff like that.
Like full shit. This full bush.
Yeah, but I guess there is a scientific, condition or what have you, where people can actually grow hair when they're really, really young, like 11.
And I mean, let's just be honest, this chick is Russian, so I mean, they probably grow hair pretty fast, pretty early there. I mean, they gotta stay warm. But so
I don't know. They're just trying to figure out, because these parents are, they say that, you abandoned your child, and we're like, no, she's an adult. We can leave her. So they're just trying to figure out what this girl's deal is, because she's, pushed kids and planned stuff out, and, supposedly have tried to kill her parents or whatever, and have said, oh, I'm going to kill you or what have you, but she's acting like a full-grown adult.
Right.
And not a child.
Yeah. So they stand accused of leaving her in a flat apartment, which is an apartment, in Lafayette, Indiana. Hey, Indiana story. Making the Hoosiers look good. So, Lafayette, Indiana, and this was in 2013 and the couple fled to Canada with their other 3 children. So, the pair claim they left her to look after herself for 3 years, despite the fact that she is only 3 feet tall as a result of a rare form of dwarfism that also gives her trouble walking.
Yeah.
So, so it is shitty. This is a very shitty situation. They definitely should not have left her for 3 years. And how, okay, so if this lady girl lived in this apartment 3 years, how the hell did she take care of herself? Like, did she go buy her own groceries?
That's what I'm saying. They couldn't find her. They didn't know where she was. So I guess she somehow paid rent, or they kept paying it, or what. But it says here, they say that, she threatened to stab him in their sleep, tried poisoning him with bleach, shoved the mom into an electric fence,
Now, let's be honest. A little bleach in your diet ain't too bad all the time.
I don't know. But she'd say how she wanted to kill her family, roll them up in a blanket, and bury them in the backyard. And she, the mom saw her putting chemicals like bleach or Windex or something like that in her coffee. And she asked her what she was doing. And the little girl said, "Oh, I'm trying to poison you." So she's a fucking maniac. And it's just like the movie. What's the movie called?
It's called
what's a child without a family?
It's The Orphan. The
Orphan. Yeah.
Yeah, The Orphan.
That. Isn't that with what's his name? The dude from Home Alone.
I can't remember.
But
anyway. in the movie, they adopt a Russian girl.
Yeah.
So they're
and she tries killing the parents,
and she's actually an adult.
Yeah, it's exactly the same. But
so and the mother states that the media is painting me as a child abuser, but there is no child here.
Yeah. So these guys are this wife and this husband. They're, I don't know.
So the mother claims that she is a woman. And she had periods when the girl was in their care. She had adult teeth. She never grew a single inch, which would happen even with a child with dwarfism.
Yeah.
And the doctors all confirmed she was suffering a severe psychological illness, only diagnosed in adults.
Yeah.
So the signs are pointing that she's a lady. But she just looks like and there's going to be a picture here in a minute. She looks like a little girl. Even with dwarfism...
We'll get to the picture.
Right, well, she was jumping out of moving cars. She was smearing blood on the mirrors. Where'd she get the blood from?
It's hers, you idiot.
She was doing things you can never imagine a little child doing. So, I don't know.
Get to the picture. I want to see what she looks like.
Okay.
I don't care about all this other shit.
Oh, I think I skipped it.
You fucking idiot.
Yeah, I skipped it. Damn it.
I wish I knew what this girl looks like.
I will. I'll look it up. Just keep talking.
But yeah, that's fucked up. I've heard about this. It's been going on for like 2 weeks or something like that, I think. But yeah, the wife and the husband are probably going to stay in jail because this just sounds like a little girl who's crazy. And Ukraine ain't no pretty place to be. So, she probably got fucked up. She probably saw, people limbs get blown off and shit. So I would not doubt it. But I do think that she is a child and she's not 22. Because there's fucked up kids. I mean, who knows? Kids say the stupidest shit. So, she could have been joking or she could have just been, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So, they're facing charges by the state of Indiana for crimes against a child when the state of Indiana has determined multiple times that the girl's name is Natalia, was an adult. From day one, this was a mission of love, but when you bring a child into your home, you expect him to be a child. To be accused of this is I have no fucking idea what that word is. And it's horrifying, the mother claims. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see how this unfolds. I will hopefully hear some more news about that.
Are you going to pull up a picture?
Yeah, I'm going to pull a picture. So hopefully we hear some news about that because I want to know if this girl is a fucking lady, like a woman.
She's not, Cody. She's a girl. She's a little girl. And them doing this, they're just trying to fucking, whatever you call it, protect themselves and try to get out of this situation because they just left a little girl in a fucking apartment. But the thing is, she knew what to do. It's like Matilda. She just knows what to fucking do. So, but she's obviously smart. She's not fucking stupid. Do you think a regular 11-year-old would know to kill you with bleach? No. So she's obviously a fucking genius.
No, not at all.
Why don't you just type in her name and hit images?
Oh, yeah, that's better. I gotta get better at Googling this. I'm back on it now.
Which one is she?
It's not in these images.
Type Natalia.
Here we go. No, that's not it. So yeah, I really want to know if this fucking girl.
Just type in Natalia, Ukraine. Delete the rest of your shit. That's her. No, that's the mom.
There we go.
Right there.
That's her.
She just looks like a fucking little girl.
She looks like a girl with dwarfism.
She obviously does. She actually doesn't look like a. She is a dwarf. Honestly, she just looks like a little girl.
She does.
Kind of like a boy. I don't know.
Can you imagine that face? What are you doing, Natalia?
Well, you fucking wake up and she's holding a goddamn knife like Chucky.
Yeah. What are you doing, Natalia? I'm trying to poison you.
Yeah.
Okay. She just looks like a girl.
I don't know. I think these guys are bad people.
And there's the movie The Orphan.
Oh, this must have just come out or something.
No, it's been out for years.
I don't know.
She just looks like a little girl. She looks like a sweet little girl. Look, she's making cookies and getting her face painted.
No, she's not sweet. She's fucking deranged.
She has a mental illness, okay?
Yes.
She's mentally ill. Okay, I agree with Ryan. I think she's just a girl.
She's a girl and she's mentally ill and knows what to fucking do.
Right.
So, let's get into... let's make this the last one, unless you have something else that you need to talk about.
Well, you go ahead and do that one. Then we'll do a couple more.
We don't need to do too many. Anyway, so everybody knows Asics, the sportswear brand. So I guess one of their New Zealand locations, I guess they have promotional screens on the outside of their building and stuff like that. Well, it looks like a couple of days ago that on these promotional screens on the outside of their building and on the inside was playing a pornographic video, like during the nighttime. So somebody had hacked into this ASICS store's servers or whatever they have that plays their promotional videos and just put pornographic videos up that played for hours. So
that'd be cool. That would be cool if they were like a sponsored ASICS ad. So like the dude doing the fuckings, like,
and he's just wearing a pair of ASICS.
And the only thing the girl's got on is like a pair of ASICS shoes.
Yeah.
And he's just like, oh, here, get the fucking shoes in the picture.
But
that'd be fucking cool.
It said whenever it said they don't know how long it actually ran, but they have some kind of an idea. It said they know it ran for at least 2 hours, but maybe even up to 9 hours. The porn ran on this promotional screens. It said observers were, videoing it and stuff like that. And I guess the people who work there, it opens at 10. So they come in, and whenever they come in, they turn all those screens off because it's just a nighttime thing.
Right.
So they turn all those screens off, and they said they come in at 10 and it was playing. So who knows how long it was actually playing. But it was just somebody had hacked into their servers, and they're still investigating it, but they'll never fucking find them.
That should be an actual just ASICS commercial. Just ASICS, good for running and good for
fucking. Well, that's just like I remember when they were building the highway over there, and it was around Christmas time. It was like a week before Christmas, and, they have the big light bulb signs up, and somebody had hacked into it or whatever, and the only way you hacked into it is the computer box is attached to it.
Right.
So you can just pop it open, and if you know what you're doing, you can just type it in. And it said Merry fucking Xmas on the sign out here when they were...
I remember that. Oh, I was just thinking about that.
And it made the paper, and they just blurred it out.
Yeah, it said Merry fucking Xmas, have a good fucking day or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was priceless, and it was up playing for about 3 days. It was playing for about 3 days.
I don't remember how long it was.
Something crazy, but everybody's seen it.
If you work construction and you know what you're doing with that, it would take you like 5 minutes tops.
Yeah, everybody's seen it. Yeah, that would be a cool ASICS commercial.
So.
Just ASICS. You can fuck in them and you can run in them.
Yeah, so you can get shoes and masturbate at the same time.
They should partner with Trojan, so every time you buy a new pair of ASICS, there's just a small little three count box of Trojan condoms in there.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I got
Socks are the condoms of the feet.
Hey, there we go. ASICS makes socks.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. I had a pair of ASICS, and they're really nice. I think I might get another pair soon.
They're okay
for running. I liked them. Also a good pair is the Sauconys. Sauconys are a good running shoe too.
All right, so let's do one more.
I got another quiz for you.
Oh, sweet.
I know how you love these quizzes. So a new study has found that smoking weed can age your brain by how many years? Okay, you ready? How many years? We have 2.8 years, 4 years, 0.6 years. I don't know why they picked 0.6. And 3.2 years. Which one is it, Ryan? Smoking weed ages your brain by how many years?
3.2.
3.2? Oh, you're wrong. The correct answer is 2.8 years. A new study by Dr. Daniel Amen for the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease found that smoking marijuana...
It's worse than drinking.
Yeah. The smoking marijuana can speed up aging of the brain by around 2.8 years compared to 0.06 years for consuming alcohol. Looks like we're on the right track with alcohol.
I've seen many drunks, and they're not stupid, but I've seen, like... everybody's seen burnouts, like that dude who just smoked every day when he was developing in high school, all through high school, and he's just like, oh, what's up, dude?
Yeah, I remember we met a guy in college, and it was the first time I ever met somebody that actually smoked themselves stupid.
That dude was, sorry, but retarded.
No, not use the R word. He was definitely something else. He was his own. Well, let's just say he was his own thing.
He was dumb.
He was not very smart at all. He was intelligent.
It was like talking to Sling Blade.
Yeah, he was. He was like talking to Billy Bob Thornton off Sling Blade. He was intelligent. Like you could tell he was smart because he was going to school but he just no common sense, and the way his mannerisms and the way his language came out of his mouth.
Yeah,
it was like. I don't even know. I can't even explain it. But he was hilarious. Definitely got a kick out of watching him talk.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Yeah. Well, let's end this show. I got to pee.
Let's end this shit. I got to piss too. So, well, everybody, thank you for tuning in to the Cummcast, episode 25. We really appreciate it. Appreciate the fuck out of all of you. Love you very much. You can find me on Instagram at Cody Cummings Official. I almost said yours. You can find Ryan at Cum007 Ryan on Insta. You can follow everything that the podcast does at the Cummcast on Facebook, Cummcast on Instagram, and you can find this podcast anywhere. So please don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell somebody. If we make you laugh, just fucking tell somebody about it. Or subscribe so you don't have to worry about the next episode coming out. It just automatically gets updated on your phone or wherever you listen to it. You can find us on YouTube also at the Cummcast. Go check that out. It's just an audio file right now. We're working on getting better and working on spreading, basically investing a little bit more. Making the studio really what it can be. So working on that, and so love the fuck out of you guys. Thank you so much. You got anything?
Nope.
Okay. Awesome. Cool. So, thank you so much, guys. We'll see you next week. I'm going to go nurse this semi-hangover I still have. Let's get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Remember, guys, when life gets you down, you milk that fucking pig, baby. Peace. We out.